Are you looking for a proven strategy that can make you upwards of $30,000 per month on Olymp Trade? You are in the right place. Because in this article, I will reveal how you can consistently make over $30,000 per month trading on Olymp Trade using the TLS strategy. Before we begin though, take a second to subscribe to this channel. Also, make sure you turn on the notification bell. That way, you will never miss a video when I post. What is the TLS strategy? TLS stands for Trend, Level, Signal. It is a trading model used by 90% of Olymp Trade traders, and for a good reason. TLS strategy works like a charm. Ideally, to have a successful trading position on Olymp Trade, three things must align. You must first identify the underlying trend, identify key levels, which can either be support or resistance levels. Once you have the two elements, you are missing one thing. Look for a trading signal, and your trading strategy will be complete. As such, you can open a position and be on your way to making over $30K per month trading. As you can already guess, the TLS strategy removes the guesswork from your trading day and give you confidence that you are going to achieve your target. To make this strategy easy to digest, I will walk you through each of the building blocks briefly. Later, I will show you real-life examples of TLS strategy in action on Olymp Trade. Finding trend on the TLS strategy. You are not completely new to this term. But here is my addition to what you already know. If you want an easy trading career, do not trade against the trend. Why? Because your losses are minimized when you are riding a trend as compared to when you are trading against it. Think of it as going against a fast-moving train. In case of anything, if you are moving in the same direction, the damages won't be catastrophic. I can't say the same if you are going in the opposite direction. All you have to know is that, in any financial market, there are three types of trends. Bullish trend, this is when the prices are moving up. How do you know? Well, the current high is bigger than the previous highs. To identify a bullish trend, draw a trend line. It should be going up. Bearish trend, this is when the prices are dropping. And shown on the chart by troughs getting lower than the previous ones. If you draw a trend line joining these troughs, you will see a declining angle, slope. Sideways market, you can say this is when the market is in equilibrium. It is not trending up or down, just there. Here, no one is in control of the market. Additionally, the sideways trend can be seen when the price action is happening within the support and resistance levels. It cannot break any of the lines. As we have mentioned, for the TLS strategy on Olymp Trade to work, you must first identify the prevailing trend, if it is a bullish, bearish, or sideways trend. Done? Let's move to the next condition, identifying visible levels. Levels, support and resistance. So, what are the levels we are talking about? Well, support is the lowest price point where the asset has a higher probability of reversing when it approaches. This level is plotted on the chart by a horizontal line linking together at least two troughs, lowest price points at a given time. Another possible level is resistance. Resistance is the highest price range where the asset has a high chance of reversing when it approaches it. Basically, this is the highest price achieved by the asset at a given time. This level is plotted on the chart by joining together at least two peaks, highest price points. Now you understand what levels are on TLS strategy. Moving on to the last piece of the puzzle. Signals on Olymp Trade. Once you have identified the prevailing trend and drawn levels accordingly, the next thing you need is an entry signal. What this tells you is it is now ripe to open a trade position. When it comes to the TLS strategy on Olymp Trade, there are a ton of trading signals in form of special candle shapes / patterns. And whenever you see them, you instantly know what is coming next. In our case here, during an uptrend, the following candle patterns act as entry signal. Bullish pin bar. Morning star candle. Dragonfly doji. Hammer candle, etc. Using any of the above candle patterns as an entry signal gives you a high probability of winning. On the flip side, for a downtrend, look out for the following candle shapes. Tombstone candle. Evening star candle. Bearish pin bar candle, etc. When these patterns appear, the downtrend is more likely to continue. See pictures of all candlestick patterns here. Putting all pieces of the TLS strategy together. With a deep understanding of the building blocks of TLS strategy, this is how it all comes together. Ideally, you first identify whether the trend is upward or downward, use the trend line here. Once you do, draw either support or resistance levels on the chart depending on the trend direction. And for it to be a valid level, the price must have previously tested it. Finally, you need a trigger, a signal to enter a trade position. Here, be on the lookout of the candle patterns we discussed above. Additionally, TLS strategy is best used on liquid assets. For this reason, I recommend you try it on the euro to US dollar currency pair. Let's look at an example before moving on. Example of TLS strategy on Olymp Trade. Look at the euro to US dollar 10 chart below. What do you see? An uptrend, right? That's correct. So, to tick our checklist, we have to draw a support level on the chart. And remember, support or resistance level don't have to be horizontal. The yellow line is the support level. As you can see, it's been tested over 3 times. Now, we have to look for the entry signal. And since this is a bullish trend, we are looking for a large-bodied candle, pin bar, or any pattern we had mentioned earlier. Here's the entry signal. The first one is showing a full body candle, giving us an entry signal. The second is a 3 outside candle pattern. As you can see, if you had captured these signals, you would have made some money because the trend continued up. How to manage your money to give you over 30K per month trading only once per day. The money management strategy one want to show is the only way that will transform your initial account balance to over 30,000 at the end of the month. Why? Because if you will practice the TLS strategy and master it, you will experience a series of wins on Olymp Trade. Once you win, if you properly manage the profit, you can end up with over 30,000 in your trading account. Ideally, you have to invest only the profit. Let me explain. If you invest 1,000 with a payout of 80%, if you win, you get 1,800 shillings in your account, 800 being the profit, and if you lose, your account goes back to 0. When you win, open another trade, not with whole 1,800, but only profit, 800. If you are trading 3 to 4 times per day, this is what your money management should look like. Executing only 4 trades per day, by the week, your account should be 9,760 richer. Repeat that for the next 4 weeks and by the end of the month, you have over 30K in your account. Isn't that easy? Not so fast. TLS strategy on Olymp Trade will bring you these results only if you have a certain trading mindset. Managing your emotions to succeed with the TLS strategy. You see, your emotions are the #1 enemy in managing trading capital. If you allow them to run around freely, you will lose a lot of money and trade opportunities. As such, here are some guidelines to help you achieve your goals. If you lose 3 consecutive trades, temporarily close your computer and phone and go for a walk. Why? Because panic will set in and thoughts of placing multiple trades to recover your losses come in. Do not place multiple trades at a go. Trade with the euro to US dollar currency pair. If you find 4 consecutive wins, do not place the 5th at this point, you are overconfident and more likely to make mistakes. No more than 4 trades in a single day and not more than 1,500 profits per trade. Past that you are greedy and you will return everything you've won. If you take one thing from this section, take this. Patience is the key ingredient. It is the only ingredient you will need to succeed. Once you inculcate it in your trading system, summon the skills you just learned here and place the trade. If you liked the content on this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Click the video on screen to continue learning about Olymp Trade. Happy trading!